Hello Sagittarius and welcome. We're going to do a quick energy check today. I'm going to pull a few of these astrology oracle cards to see what's going on, what's around you, what you need to be aware of, most important messages from Spirit. Alright, we have first house. Virgo. Some of you might be a Virgo rising. And Saturn. That's so weird because I was feeling Saturn when I was shuffling earlier. You might have something coming in Virgo season 2, and I feel like this is your time to shine. Saturn is hard work. You may have been working hard on something lately, like showing yourself to the world, expressing yourself, almost like your magnum opus or something. And this could be coming to a head in Virgo season, or it could be something that's been like really kind of like a deep dive for you, a deep inner dive. All right, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, nice. The Ten of Swords, Two of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like something that you were working on in the past or something that you wanted to grow has come to an end for some reason. And you've kind of had to reroute here and choose a different path or look at something from a whole new perspective. You know, like maybe it was something that wasn't meant for you that you were putting a lot of energy into. So after the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Four of Wands here. So with the Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Wands, it's like there's an upgrade happening here. Like a direction has been chosen, and it's the right direction, and it's leading you to something so much better. What you were putting energy into before wasn't becoming fruitful for you. You weren't getting anything from it. Eight of Cups, you had to walk away from it. I do feel like this is financially related, like something you were putting actual work into. Like this could be actual physical work, like something you were trying to create. You have the Four of Pentacles. It might not have been it providing you the abundance that you needed. Five of Cups. Yeah, there was something disappointing about this, and you kind of had to pull back from it. The Death card. And the Eight of Swords. You might not be seeing yet how bright your future is looking. Like with the Death card, you know, he's kind of like in this Armageddon war zone, but the sun is there. Like the sun is coming back up. So a cycle has been completely closed out. But what this person doesn't know going through the cycle before it ends is that the sun is going to come up and something so much better lies ahead. So I feel like something really good is lying ahead of you that you might not be seeing right now because you're still in this Ten of Swords, Five of Cups energy. But I think that regardless, you knew that you had to walk away from it. Yeah, so with the Six of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. This feels very work, career, money related. Could be a family environment too, or a home situation of some sort. The Seven of Wands and the Moon. You might have been defending something here for the wrong reasons. You might have like really wanted something and put a lot of yourself into it, and you could only see this from one perspective, and you just believed that this was the only way, and you had to defend yourself for it. But there was something that you were missing there. There was something you weren't seeing, some sort of a self-deception almost. Let's look at the Seven of Cups. Or the Seven of Pentacles. You really wanted this to grow. Four of Cups, but it was very disappointing to you that It didn't, and with the Wheel of Fortune here, it very well may be that this just wasn't for you, you know? If you try and you put energy into something and it's not working out, Four of Cups and the Hermit, it might just not be for you, and you had to realize that eventually and let it die. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something new. Virgo, lots of Virgo energy for you. I don't really feel like this is you dealing with another person. I feel like it's pretty solo. So you might just have a lot of Virgo in your chart. This could have even started last Virgo season, and it might come to full completion this Virgo season. So like around September, end of August to the end of September. This could be a relationship with the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Those are both cards of being single, solo, alone. And then the Devil just came out. Let's look at the Devil real quick. Yeah, you might have realized that your reasons for wanting something so much were toxic. Ace of Wands. The Devil, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like you weren't seeing something clearly here. You weren't clearly seeing that there was some sort of negative energy attached to this, or some sort of self-deception. Like, I'm feeling self-deception a lot. Oh, and the Seven of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. But you like really wanted it, so you really kept trying to take action on it, and you put a lot of energy into whatever this is. I hope you can't hear my cats fighting right now. Alright. Let's look at the Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Wands. You might have seen this as a really good opportunity, yet it's definitely worked for a lot of you. Or somehow, like work, family related is what I'm getting. So with you get the Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Magician here. So it's like you really wanted to work with others on something here, or you were trying to get to that point. You were trying to bring something together here, like make something cohesive. You really put a lot of yourself into this. You truly believed in it, I think. But there was something that was being missed here. The Magician and the High Priestess. Nine of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Five of Swords. I think you knew on a, like an intuitive level, like you felt in your being that something was not fitting here, but you kept going for it because you really wanted it. You kept working on it. But you knew the whole time, I think, and now you're being hard on yourself about that because you did have that feeling and you ignored it, which is totally natural for us as humans. We do it all the time. You get a gut feeling but you believe something else with your mind. You were being really, like, almost too logical about something and not, I really hope you can't hear my cats, not listening to yourself here. You were like only seeing something in the 3D, but you were feeling something in the 5D. In the 5D, you knew it was wrong. In the 3D, you just wanted to give all of your energy into this, and you believed that if you did, you could make it work, you could make it happen. But it wasn't meant for you, I don't think. So you had to walk away from it here with the Eight of Cups and pull back. This could have even been like an investment, like a stock investment or something. Like you really bought into the belief of a company or something. Like you really believed, like, this is it. This is the next big thing. I'm going to put all my money into this, and then it's going to produce so much more for me, and then I'm going to be all Nine of Pentacles right here and have everything that I need. But something just worked against you here. And you had to walk away from it, and you had to pull back. You probably needed to just go, ooh, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. I think you realized that walking away from this would open up a new opportunity for you. Or just walking away from this has opened up new opportunity for you that you might not be seeing yet. But Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, you're building something new here now. Or you have the opportunity for something new to be built. Because you're leaving, you're not putting all of your energy into something that's not meant for you and isn't going to work. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. With the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, you might have, I feel like you've been in a pretty solo energy about this, whatever it is. Even if you were in a relationship, you felt in a solo energy. Because the other person wasn't giving as much as you. But now, you're getting your last pentacle. Something's coming in for you now. I feel like a lot of things are coming in for you now because you're upgrading here. And not only like, you can even look at this as like, the Nine of Pentacles becomes the Ten of Pentacles. This is like everything that you need, everything you could wish for. And then a 10 is closing of a cycle, and then an ace is the beginning of a cycle, kind of like going from the World to the Fool. So a whole cycle has been completed here because you've learned this lesson. And like the Death cards here too, the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. So like an entire cycle has been completed now that you've learned from this, which probably wasn't easy because you really just kept wanting it and trying to make it work. But now that you've walked away from it and you've pulled your energy back from it, yeah, there's a lot more opportunity here, and I don't think you're seeing them all yet with the moon here, but I think you have communication coming in soon, or you're going to see something begin to form in your reality. Look at this Five of Cups. You're still disappointed about, yeah, Ten of Wands, how much energy you put into something for it to not work. Like you feel like you really wasted your time on something, you wasted your energy on something, but it was a learning experience that you needed for this whole new cycle to start. So that's really the best way to look at it. There's definitely an ending here. We have 3 tens on the table and the Death card. And Virgo can be about like seeing something from a from like a more spiritual, a wiser perspective. And with that Virgo energy too, you might have, and Saturn, you might be like an extreme perfectionist about things, and which when you are a perfectionist, you put even more energy into something. Like you really poured your blood, sweat, and tears into something that wasn't working for you. Yeah, and you just like kept running into obstacles because it's not the path that you were supposed to be on, and you just had to realize that eventually, I think. But I think you're realizing that, yeah, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands, there are better things coming towards you now. You kind of turn your back on this. You've decided that you're just going to be happy and not sit in this Five of Cups energy. And now you can look to the future and see what's coming towards you. Yeah, this is like a whole new fresh start for you. There's like a new venture here for you, a new project. Something that you can take all of that energy that you want to use and pour it into that will work. Look at this Death card. Yeah, you've been like mentally trapped about this. The Fool, all right? The Death card and the Fool. Something, there's a whole new beginning here. And it's worth the risk. It's worth the leap of faith. Yeah, you're seeing this clearly now. Like this new beginning will be very clear to you because you've learned so much from this other thing. You might be apprehensive about working with others. Like, this new opportunity might require you to work with others or in some sort of a community role, or even something that's more passive than what you're used to. You might be used to a more like leadership energy or masculine energy, but you have the Empress here. The Nine of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Empress. This could even just be because it's your time to receive now. You were in that Emperor energy before, like putting all your blood, sweat, and tears into something, working on something so hard, like physically just taking action on this all the time. You put a lot of yourself into it, which is more Emperor energy. But now with the Empress, it's time for you to receive something here, but you need to be careful not to block it, because it might come from an opportunity that requires you to work with others, which could be what bit you in the past here. Page of Cups and the Magician. Going forward, you might have been manifesting from the wrong place here too with this past thing, and you need to be manifesting emotionally. Like, really get your emotions involved in your manifestations and feel what you're going to feel when your manifestation comes into reality for you. And you might have been manifesting from more of a like an earth emperor energy is what I'm getting, where like more of like a root chakra type of thing, where you need to be using your heart chakra, almost like it was for the wrong reasons, but it didn't really feel like the wrong reasons for you. I don't really know how to put it. I just saw 1717 on the clock. Like you were manifesting out of a lack mentality when you should be manifesting out of an abundant mentality. Hope that makes sense. All right, let's see what's coming towards you now, because there's definitely something opening up for you now that this has closed out completely. Like there's a lot of completion here and closing of cycles. And you know, Saturn is in Pisces right now, which is the opposite of Virgo. You might see where you have both of those in your chart. All right, if you had some financial loss in this situation, I feel like you're going to be gaining some of it back. I feel like learning the lesson is bringing some of that back to you. You've got the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Temperance. You know what I think this is? You are learning to balance, like, the importance of money and the importance of love. Like, you might have been making the money side of life more important than the emotional side of life. This reminds me of the Justice card in one of my decks, actually. In her scales, she has Saturn on one side and Venus on the other side. And it's really, you know, Saturn is about hard work and Venus is about creativity and love. And I think you need to find a balance here between your masculine and your feminine energies. I think you were over masculine in the past, and you need to bring that feminine energy into it, that emotional creative side too, because putting the two together is when you really can create something, when you find the balance between both. King of Swords. Yes, King of Swords and Seven of Swords. I think you were being so overly logical in the past that you were deceiving yourself. Because you may have been emotionally hurt in the past to the point where you decided, I'm just going to put all of my passion into bringing in money, and I'm not going to take my chances on getting hurt by people. And then you did that, and it was actually the money situation that hurt you. And I think you're realizing that there needs to be both in life. Like, we can't just focus on one thing or give all of our energy to one thing. We need to find balance. Like, we are social humans. And we need to have social, healthy relationships with others and community. Let's see if Spirit has any advice here. I had 3 cards flipped over. 9 of Swords. So weird. 9 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, the Star. So I think you are getting some sort of relief here. There was a lot of anxiety here in the past, but you're seeing things differently. You're having hope and faith again, and you're finding a way to heal this situation. If there was financial loss, you're fixing it, or it's somehow being fixed for you, like something's happening for you here that is helping this situation. Yeah, you're getting some sort of karmic justice for going through this. And I do feel like there's an opportunity coming in for you where you have to work with others. And I think that working with others will help you to find that balance between the masculine and the feminine energies as well. So I hope that was helpful for you. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.